rev the engine and put some rubber on the road. Now, this title caused a bit of confusion, especially among Amstrad owners, when it came out, because just a couple of years before, Burnin Rubber was a game released on the Amstrad GX4000, and it was a rather superb Wreck Le Mans clone. But of course, Burnin Rubber was an old-fashioned 8-bit style racing game, and on the Amiga, you had, well, the Lotus series, Lotus 3 already out, and XJ220 from Core Design. So Ocean rather wanted to get in on this, so they reused the title of the old Amstrad game and, well, came up with this, with music from Utah Saints. Utah Saints. And a rather demo-y intro, kind of hacienda, let's do lots of ease type thing, which, to be fair, well, no, not to be fair, we'd all seen this stuff on demos, hadn't we, really? So to see it in a game was a bit like your granddad putting on a pair of jeans and dancing at the disco. You choose a car at the start of the game. You can have a Ford Fiesta, a Nissan Sunny GTI, a Peugeot GTI, a Renault 5 Turbo, an Astra GSI, or a Golf GTI. Let's just start off with the Fiesta. And, this screen looks very familiar, doesn't it? Because it's basically a rip-off of supercars. We've got $3,000 to start, $4,000 to start, sorry. So we can pick a few upgrades. None of them are labelled, so you just have to choose one. So I've got some exhaust and some nitro. Goodness knows what difference the exhaust makes, but never mind. And you have to pick a route. And we can change it, but we won't be able to refer back to this map. So you have to go from start to finish using the route you want, and then a kind of on-screen GPS will guide you. It's a little bit confusing at first. You have to hold down the joystick in different directions to make it go where you want it to go. And it has to be said, it's not always it's obviously the quickest way that is the quickest way. And we're playing the standard Amiga version. This is an Amiga 1200. There are two versions. Now, the game purports to be have a special Amiga 1200 version, but in fact it isn't. The Amiga 1200 version is just it can work on ECS and OCS. It just needs 2 meg of chip RAM. Anyway, so I'm going to flip over to the enhanced inverted commas version, where I'm in a much more sensible Golf GTI in red, because of course red is the fastest colour. Nitro's a good choice at the beginning of the game. I'm crashing a lot though. And I am in fact second, now first. And that will get you ahead of everyone at the start, so it's quite well employed there. You'll notice the sound effects sound very familiar, and that is because Ocean appeared to have reused the... Oh, go ahead here, go ahead, straight ahead, don't turn. Yes, the game has turnings. They're always like hard 90-degree turnings, not like Outrun where it splits off. Yes, as I was saying, the game is reusing the Lotus sound effects. So, yeah, I'm sure that was all. I'm sure they were all using a sample pack, and they just happened. Oh, a car went past there. I'm sure they were all using legal public domain and licensed or whatever sample packs, and it just so happens that Ocean and all the developers of this game just happen to use the same sample. Turn left here, and you have to really slow down to go around the corners. Anything faster than 10 miles an hour, you're probably going to overshoot. Well, a strange collection of people at the top there. So in this enhanced version, the 2 meg version, your car sprite has more detail on it, and you get the pictures of the heads at the top. So we finished level, or the first Scotland level, and I've won by a fair margin. So that's the race series. And we get some money deducted for repairs. So what should we put on? We've got $8,525 to spend, even though we're not in America at the moment. The second half of the game is in America. Best thing to do is always nitro and tyres, because tyres give you more grip. So we're in London. I guess this is going to be a night level. Track 2. Fiddly bobs, fiddly bobs. Which way do we go around the track? Go south. We'll have more corners. I think we're going to go... Would we go north and then cut down the middle? What do we do? There we go. Isn't that boring? It's so unnecessary. You could just have different directions on the screen as you drive along. I say we could go left, but it'd be a bit shorter, but twisty. I don't know. Anyway, look, I'm first already. And it's doing the stippled Lotus thing of just, yeah. If you drive past a police car over 70 miles an hour, they will nick you. Or they'll attempt to nick you. No matter what speed you're doing, they'll just chase after you. So you need to get away. Well, it's amazing how all these different cars sound exactly like Lotuses. T-junction ahead, slow down in time. And you will notice how empty the game is. Once you're part, I've slowed down too early. I can't see the junction. Where's the junction? Where's the junction? Where's the junction? There. It's just... Oh, and look how bad that stippling effect is as those sprites come towards you. It's an Amiga, for goodness sake, let alone it's an AGA Amiga. You've actually advertised this as an AGA game. So that's a London level complete. It's so empty. Once you've overtaken the enemy cars or the opposition cars, you don't see anyone. Cars do come at you the other way, but you'll miss them in the blink of an eye. There's so little other traffic around. There is 3 difficulty levels, but all that does is increase the damage when you hit things. No more cars. The enemy cars or the opposing cars don't drive any faster. It is basically more damage. So we're in the Netherlands. And it's something I often say about, oh, XYZ is on budget at this time. But not only is Lotus 2 on budget at this time, Lotus 2 is being given away free with Philips monitors. Because that's how I got my copy. Buy a Philips monitor, get a free copy of Lotus 2. And then you go and buy this in the shops and go, I paid $25.99 for this. I'm not sure it got a budget re-release, by the way. There's no other versions other than the Amiga. They didn't bother to port it to... Well, the ST's dead by 93, isn't it? No PC version, no console versions. You kind of... When you're playing this, you're thinking, I'm playing a rubbish Lotus game. I'd actually rather be playing a good WEC Le Mans game, i.e. the GX4000 game Burnin Rubber. Have that on the Amiga. And have kind of arcade quality graphics. So we're pulling away. But and all the other drivers can take their own routes, and they will. And if you hang back, you will see them turn off and go different ways. Reviews of the game. Amiga format 78%, Amiga power 79% in the October 93 edition. Stuart Campbell says, as long as you don't expect it to be a Lotus-type all-out racer, Burnin Rubber isn't bad. And he also refers to it as a long-awaited rallying sim. I'm sorry, does anyone see any rallying going on here? This is street racing. I mean, Campbell's gone soft in the head, especially when you consider that Amiga Action gave this 58%, called it very hard, let down by cheesy music, bog-standard graphics, and an almost criminal lack of attention to how it plays. I'd agree with Amiga Action. Campbell's must have been knocking out reviews quickly that afternoon. We have rain. We're in France. It's all so bland and empty. It doesn't have that, we're in France, that va-va-voom of Lotus 2. And off we go to Germany. And oh look, it's the snow levels from Lotus, because we've just ripped off Lotus. If you're going to rip off a game, do it well. Or just put this out on budget or something straight away, not for 26 quid. Turn right. Does the car handle any differently in the snow? Not really. And all the time, the Lotus 2 engine noises are reminding you of the better game that you could be playing. And one of the things about this game as well is you will have noticed all the other cars are the same colour. It's not like Power Drift, say, where each car has a different sprite, so you know who you're racing against. So on this 2 meg version, we've got the pictures above, you can't really link who is who to the cars. There's not even a little kind of hovering number or something to say which number they are. It's just... Power Drift exists, and it does it better than this. Do this, do racing games, but good. The more I play this game, the more I think it should have been put out by Zeppelin at $7.99. I was playing this for on Ko-Fi. ChinnyVision has a Ko-Fi webpage. Thanks to everyone who supports on there. But I do put free-to-view content up there for everyone to view. And I was playing this and I was just getting bad feelings about this game and the mechanics of it, and the fact it exists in a world where there's so many other better racing games. Actually, while I plug Ko-Fi, I should also plug the ChinnyVision podcast and ChinnyVision 2, where I've done a thing about mini discs and my experiences of using them back in the day. Another level, it's Barcelona, which is in a desert. There's a T-junction ahead. And at T-junctions, if you don't slow down enough, you'll crash off the end. Just about slowed down enough there. I mean, it's still a novelty to go around corners at this time, right? Oh, Any other reviews? I see you, Amiga, gave it 41% to be avoided at all costs. And why put up... There appears to be 2 separate releases, one for AGA, one for standard Amigas. And you'd think you just put out one release and go, we detect which version you've got or how much memory you've got and give you the upgraded graphics. I can't see why. When you've got Amiga 1200, you're going, really? Really? Oh, I didn't slow down enough and now we're all dead in a car crash. And I'm going to use a cheat to get further into the game. And when you get to the American levels, you get to choose some American cars. Which is a Corvette. All terribly unexciting stuff. Mustang. GMC, like Mr. T drives. That's a van. A fire. Let's have a Pontiac Firebird. It's the same dreary woman. With the big zip down the front. It's just... Was that a fashion ever? New York. Oh, look, the map's got more complicated. Hooray. So you can have all the fun of trying to pick your way through the map to the end. And of course, if you miss a junction, you better have memorised this, because I can't see a way to call it up. So if you shoot past, in theory, you should be able to go around and just kind of go to the next junction. But I can't see there's an in-game map available, unlike Crazy Cars, or Crazy Cars 2, sorry. Therefore, you're just having to memorise where you want to go. Well, the arrows might... I can't remember. I don't think there's arrows once you go past your point. Oh, are we bored yet? Picking our map. All the fun of Autoroute.
3, 2.
What's happened to the sky?
Go.
Pedestrians are... Oh, it's going to get exciting. Oh dear. Why are the pedestrians crossing? Isn't jaywalking illegal in America? Oh dear, I've gone past the police there. Pedestrians ahead. Do they cause me any kind of damage? What are the consequences of hitting them? The police coming after me because they're not fast enough to catch me. Pedestrians ahead again. Oh, I think there was some damage. I think there was definitely some damage. It sounds like you're running over a cat. I mean, why is that big brown gap there? Couldn't they draw it up? Oh, just why? Why? Oh, pedestrians ahead again, crossing the road. I want to be playing Burnin Rubber on the GX4000. It's a good game, this isn't. Oh, Las Vegas level.
3, 2.
It's a night level like Paris or whatever. Was it Paris at night? I can't remember. London was at night, wasn't it? Well, these graphics look better than those dreadful... Oh, well, no, they don't. You've got an Amiga 1200, and it could be 256 colours with beautifully scaled graphics coming towards you. I've got to say, though, this Pontiac isn't that quick. The other cars are actually suddenly putting up a fight. We need to slow down. Are we going around that corner? Oh, that's some excitement. It's the first bit of excitement I've had in this game. Cars turning in front of me. The other cars are now... Trouble is, you don't know how far that once you're up ahead or they're off the screen, you don't know how close you are to them. See, he just came through me there, and he came through me. I hate games where they are much faster. So perhaps it does get harder when you get to America, but there's still precious little other traffic on the road. Straight ahead. Yeah, they are going past me. Mind you, wouldn't I have, because I've cheated to get to this point, wouldn't I have some money to upgrade my car by now to have turbochargers and things? Yeah, I would, wouldn't I? So we're probably underperforming because I don't have any enhancements on the car other than the nitro. Dear. And this is the standard version, by the way, if you hadn't noticed when we came to America, if I didn't mention it. You know that because there's no heads up the top blocking bits of the screen off. And frankly, if you can see the difference in the graphics you get with 2 meg, then, well, yeah, I mean, it's not really 2 megs worth of enhancements, is it? Or rather, 1 whole meg, because it's a 1 meg game on the basic standard version. Look at the draw distance, all the fun of GTA, whatever it was on the PS2. Burnin Rubber, the smell of which can be described as an acrid, unpleasant thing. And this is an acrid, unpleasant game. I mean, just Lotus exists. You've got to at least try and match it. XJ220 exists. Again, you've got to at least try and match it. This feels like something from years before. And to be insulted with the same sound effects as Lotus, just reminding you that you could be playing a better game. And even the little graphics when you load the levels up are just nicked from Lotus. This is the Netto Lotus, Lotus 2. It's got corners in it, but other than that, what is here? This is one of the very rare occasions where Amiga Power are so off the ball, especially Stuart Campbell, who doesn't usually let rubbish like this get away. Amiga Action have it spot on, bog standard graphics and a criminal lack of attention as to how it plays. I'd agree the car isn't pleasant to drive and the collision detection isn't good. You've got to slow down to 10 miles an hour to go around corners. Woe betide you if it's a T-junction and you overshoot because you are going to crash and burn. £25.99 for this. You might be a fan of the Utah Saints, you might be a fan of racing games, you might be a fan of peculiar looking women with zip-up tops on, but if any of those things are the case, I still say don't touch this game with a barge pole. Go and play Burnin Rubber on the GX4000 instead. It might be an 8-bit racer, it might be a little bit jerky, but I tell you this, it's 10 times more fun than this old tripe.